Welcome viewers. In this video lecture, I am going to explain the topic Bezier curve, its properties and other various things related to Bezier curve. So let's start. It is very interesting and useful curve. In general, a Bezier curve section can be fitted to any number of control points. This is very interesting property of Bezier curve. Also, the number of control points to be approximated and their relative position determine the degree of the Bezier polynomial. So basically the Bezier curve is an approximation spline. If you want to know that what is the spline and what are approximation splines, then you can watch my previous video lecture about spline representation. So basically the Bezier curve is a kind of spline curve, is a kind of approximation spline. And the relative position of control points determine the degree of the Bezier polynomial, means the number of control points. A Bezier curve can be specified with boundary conditions, with characterizing matrix or with blending functions. So there are three methods for Bezier curve specification. One is the boundary condition, other one is the matrix, characterizing matrix, and the third one is the blending function specification. This Bezier curve was developed simultaneously by Bezier at Renault and by de Castezo at Citroën or Circa in 1960. So by the name. Now what is Bezier curve? For n plus 1 control points, if n plus 1 control points are given, then Pk is the control point which is specified by xk, yk and zk, and where k is from 0 to n. So these are the coordinate position of various control points. Basically Pk specifies the coordinate location of the control point where k is from 0 to n. Now what is Bezier polynomial function? The Bezier polynomial function is given by this Pu is equal to summation k equal to 0 to n Pk Bz k comma n u. This is Bezier blending function. This Bezier value of this Bezier blending function is this c n comma k uk u to the power k and 1 minus u to the power n minus k. This is called Bernstein polynomial. And what is c n comma k? It is simply the binomial coefficient. The value is given as n factorial upon k factorial multiplied with n minus k factorial. So this is the Bezier blending function. It can be defined with recursive calculation. So this is the Bezier curve specification with the help of blending function. With the help of this function, we can specify any Bezier curve of any degree of any number of control points. This is the general Bezier polynomial function specification. Now we come to an example. Just take the value of n equal to 3. So there will be n plus 1 control points, means there will be 4 control points. So here we are taking the value of n as 3. Now the putting this value in the Bezier blending function. So Pk specifies the control points from 0 to 3. Then this is the Bezier blending function k comma 3 because the value of n is now 3. Now we are expanding this and we get, by putting the values of k here, we get P0 Bz 0 comma 3 u plus P1 Bz 1 comma 3 u plus P2 Bz 2 comma 3 u and P3 Bz 3 comma 3 u. So the value of k from 0 to 1 to 2 and then 3. Now we are expanding it again. P0 by placing the values of, by substituting the values of this Bz blending function, what we get? C30 which is the binomial coefficient, u to the power it was u to the power k and 1 minus u to the power n minus k. So u to the power 0 and 1 minus u to the power 3 minus 0, which is 3. Again P1 C 3 comma 1 means n comma k, and u to the power k means u to the power 1 and 1 minus u to the power n minus k means 3 minus 1, which is 2. Now the next one is P2 C 3 comma 2 u to the power k 1 minus u to the power 3 minus 2, which is 1. Then plus p3 c3 comma 3 u to the power 3 1 minus u and 3 minus 3 equal to 0. So by solving this we get this Bezier cubic Bezier curve with 4 control points. This Bezier curve is called cubic Bezier curve. Now again finding out the values of this binomial coefficient. So c3 comma 0 is n factorial upon k factorial and then n minus k factorial. So the value of n is 3. So 3 factorial upon 0 factorial and 3 factorial. So 3 factorial and 3 factorial, they will get cancelled and you will get the value as 1. Again 3 comma 1. So 3 factorial, n factorial, k factorial, k value of k is 1 factorial and then n minus k means 3 minus 1, which is 2. When you will solve this, you will get the value as 3. In the same way, the next binomial coefficient is this, and you again the value will you will get the value as 3, and then last one it is n factorial, k factorial, value of k is also 3 and n minus k is 3 minus 3 0, which is 0 factorial, and you know that 0 factorial is equal to 1 and it will get cancelled, and so you will get the value as 1. Now putting the values of these binomial coefficient in our equation, we get P0 as P0 U0 1 minus U whole cube. Value of C31 is 3. So we have substituted the value. Again the value of C3 comma 2 is 3. So we have substituted value here. And the value of C3 comma 3 is 1. So the value is substituted here. U to the power 0 will be 1. 1 minus U whole power 0 is also 1. So we get P0 1 minus U whole cube plus 3P1 U 1 minus U whole square plus 3p2 u square 1 minus u and p3 u cube. So this is the cubic Bezier curve. In this way you can find out the cubic Bezier curve. You can solve it with other values of n also, and you can get various types of Bezier curves. And the value of u you can take as you should take the value of u as u between 0 to 1, means you can take values like 0, 0.2, 0.4, 0.8 and 1. And you can find out the values and the Bezier curve, corresponding Bezier curve. Now what are 2D Bezier curves? As a rule, the Bezier curve is a polynomial of degree 1 less than the number of control points used. For example, if 3 points are there, then it will generate a parabola. 4 points, it will generate a cubic curve, and so on. A Bezier curve generated with 3 collinear control points is always a straight line segment. These are some useful and interesting properties of Bezier curves. A set of control points that are all at the same coordinate position produces a Bezier curve that is a single point. And Bezier curves are commonly found in painting and drawing packages as well as CAD systems, since they are easy to implement and they are reasonably powerful in curve designing. So these are some examples of 2D Bezier curves. Here 3 control points are there. So this is a parabola, this is a cubic Bezier curve, and so on. There are various types of Bezier curves. As you can see that the Bezier curve always passes through its first and last control point. It always touches its first and last control point, as you can see in all these curves. This is the important property of Bezier curve. We will discuss more Bezier curve properties in our next slide. So what are the properties? First one is it always passes through first and last control point. And the second important property is the value of parametric first derivative of a Bezier curve at the endpoints can be calculated from the control point coordinates. We can easily find out the first derivatives of Bezier curve, and then we can see that the slope at the beginning of the curve is along the line joining the first 2 control points, and the slope at the end of the curve is along the line joining the last 2 end points. As you can see that this first control points, as you can see, these are the line joining the first 2 control points and the line joining the last 2 control points. So the curve goes like this here and like this here. So this is the property that the slope at the beginning is along the line joining of the first two control points, and slope at the end is also along the line joining the last two endpoints. Another important property of Bezier curve is that it always lies within the convex hull or the convex polygon boundary of the control points. Basically, the convex hull or the convex polygon boundary is the polygon which encloses any curve. If you want to know what are exactly the convex hull, you can watch my previous video lecture where I have specified these terms. So the Bezier curve always lies within the convex hull. If we make a polygon by joining all these control points, then we can see that the curve always lies within the convex hull of these control points. As you can see, suppose I make a convex hull here. So this curve lies inside this polygon. In the same way, if we do like this is the convex hull. So it lies perfectly within this convex hull. In this way, it always lies within the convex hull. So this is also a very important property of Bezier curve. Bezier blending functions are all positive and their sum is always 1. So whenever Bezier blending functions, we have right now in the previous slide we have calculated the Bezier blending functions. They always are positive and their sum is always 1. Now the convex hull property of the Bezier curve ensures that the polynomial smoothly follows the control points without erratic oscillations. So Bezier curve always lies within the boundary. It never crosses the boundary. So there are no erratic oscillations. We have proper control over the Bezier curve. So these are the important properties of Bezier curve. If you like this video, please press the like button, share my video, also comment on the video and subscribe my channel for more computer science and computer graphics stuff. Thank you very much.